lovely roses, and welcome back to Träumerei. Last episode we kind of found out that Aunt Delia isn't how you thought or how you think she is. We found an old journal of her, and yeah, let's hop back into the game though. If you want to know more, I recommend you watching the last episodes. This will probably be the only episode I will do for now, as it is really going for length. So yeah. An ornate stone goblet is perched atop the altar. Take the goblet? Sure. Another statue is confined within the halls of the particular castle, while its eyes are shrouded from view. Its arms are outstretched, as if beckoning for someone or something. No, okay. Well, what now? An altar. Let's go this way. A gorgeous sunset casts the marble temple a bright orange glow. It's filled with well-maintained graves. Lovely that it's so well-maintained. Fill the goblet with ketchup. I'm saying ketchup today. Okay. He didn't move there, but okay. A mouse statue is confined within the halls of this particular castle, while its eyes are shrouded from view. Its arms are outstretched, as if beckoning for someone or something. Place the goblet of ketchup in its hands. Yes. I'm sorry. Please rest in peace. Don't be. It was either him or us. An entranceway beneath the statues uncovered as soon as the goblet is placed within the outstretched hands. However, as soon as Noel steps inside, he finds himself alone. Oh. Mirrors. He doesn't like mirrors as far as we ever know. Annabelle? Who? I can see my reflection. Not again. Alice shrugs the mirror. As per usual, you cannot see a reflection. Contact Miss Lila? Sure. Your attempts to call Miss Lila are unsuccessful. Damn it. I think it's just going to be the same. There's some mirror changes. I guess I really am on my own now. I wonder what happened to the others. Do you think we can call Lila? Oh, we have to. What did it say? An interfacial rod. Okay. So I guess we have to find something? It looks different from the rest. Not really for me, but break the mirror. Yes. Well, don't just stand by the door, silly. Come in. Hello, Aunt Delia. Mind fetching me a pair of scissors? Sure. Marvelous. Then the bookshelf. Remember, don't run with them. I wouldn't want you to gouge an eye out. Antique shelf lined with novels and handsome dolls. The button's eyes appears to be following you every move. Take the scissors. Yeah. Received a pair of scissors. Oh, I think it looks just like me. I'm glad you think so. I always did love watching you saw, Aunt Delia. Why the past tense, Nell? I'm not sure. Feeling under the weather? You could say that. Well, don't let my seeing bother you. Yes, Aunt Delia. Aunt Delia's writing desk. It's rather organized. What can we find here? An antique shelf lined with novels and handsome dolls. The button eyes appear to be following your every move. Wait. I can also open the menu with the numpad. That's nice. Isn't it a lovely day for a walk? I guess. What's the matter, Noel? I'm not sure. Something feels missing. Aunt Delia, I've been wondering, where did you get the ideas to make these lovely dolls? Oh, you know, I get a little help every now and then. How about the material? It feels almost leathery. People. You get all your cloth and string from the townspeople. In a manner of speaking, yes. If you're done with asking all these inane questions, I have work to do. Why don't you go outside? We're the only people around here, so it's safe. Sorry. Oh, there was a door. Well, good to know. How cute. It looks nice, you have to say that. Okay. Excuse me, Aunt Delia. Has this garden always been here? I'm sorry, but do I know you? Yes, I don't think so. No, I guess not. Sorry for bothering you. Did you come through that mirror? There were a few other before you, who stopped by as well. Friends of yours? I'm not sure. I think I was alone for a very long time. I still have no one. Why don't you stay here with me? That way we'll be alone together. I'm sorry, but I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Oh, that's too bad. I hope you find what you're looking for soon. Okay. Interesting. Well, this looks a little bit more unfriendly. And a swing. Have I been here before? There really is something not quite right here. I was searching for... Why can't I remember? The sky is so red. It almost looks like ketchup. Wake up. Nell, dear, please wake up. What? Are you okay? You spaced out for a second there. I remember. Aunt Delia. How could you have killed all those people? It was either us or them. Annabelle, Rue, what did you do to them, Aunt Delia? I've given you so many chances. They left you, Noel. It's about time you accept what the world isn't for us. I know how much they mean to you, so I let them go. But don't worry, I forgive you. We can go back to the old days, just you and me. And Aunt Delia, I already exist in your world. All you'd accomplished is abandoning my past self. No, like everything in this world, I am merely a reflection of days long past. I'm not the Delia you once knew, but I've retained all of her memories. The years I've spent with you were the happiest I've ever felt, but none of this is real. Who cares if you're not real? The happiness you felt surely was. And we've both suffered for a long time, or too long, I don't know. The true Delia may have died a long time ago, but I carry the weight of her hopes, memories, sins. Nothing will cause you pain ever again. I don't belong here. Please understand. Well, why? You're dead. And you've killed so many for your own wretched gain. I've killed people. Our family is rotten. What are you saying? All this time I wanted to die. I felt so hollow. In actuality, all I've ever wished was for our memory to die out. Like you said, I've already taken care of mother and father, and the only one left is me. Is that why you took me away from the others, especially Rue? He's a hunter, am I correct? Once I finally die, our memory will be forgotten. Even hell would be too good for you. How dare you? Nell, everything I've done was for us. If we can execute witches, the same could be said for me. Oh, you poor, stupid brat. You talk big for someone so ignorant. It is true. I was correct. Correct weapon, you can mostly certainly die. But, with the correct weapon. But it's hilarious how clueless you are. There are few ways to achieve immortality, namely the consumption of human flesh or killing a vampire. You wouldn't want to damn your precious little hunter to a life of solitude, huh? Though I'd love to see the despair on his face if he ever did Yeah, okay. Really, that's your reaction? Please, a tiny dagger's not even going to give me as much as a scratch. You can stab, shoot, suffocate, burn, and freeze me, but I'll just come unscratched. Delia, just how many did you sacrifice? It's been so long. I've lost count. Are you lying about them? Did you kill? No, I was being honest. Your friends are fine. They're dolls. But one wrong move, and my sisters might accidentally slip in a bit too deep. You know how these things go. Clumsy me. You're deft. Enough of the knife already. What part of I cannot be hurt do you not understand? No offense, but I assume you were bluffing, Aunt Delia. You wound me. All the stock was begun to bore me. Annabelle, she means a lot to you, doesn't she? I don't know why. This doesn't seem to be like you at all. You won't listen to reason, so this is all you're doing. Annabelle had nothing to do with this, She'll die. They'll all die, and it's my fault. You should have listened to me now. If you stayed and said like a good nephew, none of this would have happened. In fact, your wish would have been granted. Murder sure has its perks, but the world's changing. Humans are getting too noisy and observant for their own good. Eventually, I would have had to kill you myself. Nothing personal, of course. I do consider you family. We're related by blood, after all. Well, I don't. I've only known them for a short while, but they've been more family than you. I should have known. Showing kindness has given me nothing but trouble. First she had to go and die on me, and now you. Thankfully, this is my own fabricated world, where nothing can go wrong. Okay. It's letting me safe. Stab her. I'm going with yes. We can always check it out another time. So, yeah. Delia, your face. As long as I control everything in this world, none of you can ever leave. I can't die. I won't die. Was it worth sacrificing so many lives and your sanity? I always looked up to you, but to think all of this time, you've been a monster. So what if I am? You're not better than me. I don't know if you're merely oblivious or made of stone. Did you ever never find it circumspect how this town treated us differently? All it took were a few extra cops in exchange for their cooperation. Delia, you're getting weak. And whose fault would that be? It'll be fine. I just need to fix myself up. Delia, I'm sorry. Apology forgiven. Quite mopping. It's not like I'm the bad guy here. Since all is forgiven, I'm sure you won't mind me doing this. Correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I recall, it was either me or you. So what? I can easily process you a replacement eye. You don't know what you're messing with, child. I know full well. Delia, why don't we make a deal? Not like I have much of a choice. I'm listening. If you heal and let those three go, I promise I'll stay. If not, we'll be damned an eternity here. Your choice. Fine. We're going to save on the 8 this time. A deal's a deal, Noel. I'm alive. Why you like these idiots so much? I'll never know. No, if you will, my brooch. Ahem. Oh, what could you possibly want of me now? Your end of the bargain isn't complete yet. Please set them free, and I'll give this back to you. It seems that I have no choice. Pass through that mirror and you'll return to whatever it is you certain came from. I've upheld my end of the deal. Nell, what did you do? Much better. Say goodbye to your friends now, Nell. Oi, what are you? I promised to turn your gun unscratched through. That was very foolish of you. Really, Noel? Haven't I told you that? Yes, I know. You're starting to sound awfully like a broken record, auntie. I'm going to save on that 9. Shoot Delia. Yes, but it doesn't have to kill you. No, what are you doing? Put that down. Oh, but Aunt Delia, remember our deal? I promised it'll stay with you. I'd stay for you forever. That's not what I meant. You know it. Isn't it? Must have slipped my mind. But what's one more corpse to add to your collection? Nolan shots the gun at Delia and misses while her attention is drawn elsewhere. He snatches the brooch from her and breaks it. Goodbye, Aunt Delia. Interesting. No, wake up. No, you're okay. Nice to see you back in the land of the living, kid. Please let me go. You two are suffocating me. Oh, sorry. Annabelle, how are you faring? Could be better. And how about you, Rue? It's the best if you left him alone for a while. Mr. Rue? You're doing well, I'm glad. And before I forget, no, may I please have my gun back? I'm sorry, I dropped it. I'll buy you a new one. Oh, lay off the poor kid, Rue. He did save us after all. Not feeling myself. I need some time to think. Will he be alright? Yep. It's normal behavior for him. Rue will be back to his normal, cheerful self in no time. But it's really late. Go straight to your room, sis. Same to you, Noel. You two will tell me about everything tomorrow morning. No, we're heading out. Get down here. In a minute, Annabelle. It's gonna be another great day, huh, Noel? Yes, I presume so. Did you just... I don't know, Annabelle. Did I? True end. And we got a true end. Yeah, that's a nice picture. Game art, story, and characters created by... by this person. I have fun with the credits. I'll be hopping back in a second. Alright, we're done so far. Would you like to access the bonus room? Not yet. Why not? Because first I want to see all the other endings. The first choice we're able to do is at 7, I think. So let's head back to that. Stepper, do nothing. Like I said, Nell, I can't die. Now that I think about it, I've never seen her without that gem. But don't worry, I'll forget this little transgression ever happened. Don't look so down. The festivities are far from over. Just need to fix myself up. Aunt Delia, I'm so sorry. I hope you find in your heart to forgive me. Of course I do. We're family. Then I'm sure you won't mind me doing this. Looks like I did learn a thing or two from you after all. It's nothing personal, Auntie. I'm sure you'll understand. Bad ending. Alright, we got the bad end. I'm going over all the endings now. So I can wrap this up, so yeah. Yeah, we're going to stab her. Yet again. We're going to skip this. You already know this, so I'm just skipping until we can do the other option. Correct, this was where we were able to save. I saved at a 9, I think. So, thank you for letting me save again. This time we're not going to shoot her. But this isn't for you. There's so much I don't know and then I'll figure out. I'm sorry, Aunt Delia. I can do this. Even after learning about all you've done, I lied. No matter what I've always seen, you're my family. I don't think I could ever bring myself to hate you. No, goodbye, Aunt Delia. Despite everything, I'm still happy I got to see you again. As I promised, I'll never leave. In fact, I'll stay here with you forever. Nonland. Fractured memories. And I guess that is why all the endings. We will check out the bonus thing as well, but I will skip to that, so yeah, I'll see you in a second. And we are back. This is where I said no last time. This time I'm going to say yes. So let's see what this is. I'm gonna turn off my lights real quick. So, alright. Now we can see all of them. Ah, okay, we can just move over. I guess, yeah. Options. View yourself character sheet. Sure. Why not? Here you can see it again. I already read it before in another episode. If you want to read all of those, I recommend you to pause, because I'm not going to read them yet again, because this is really hard for me to read. I kind of have a spelling and reading weakness, so sometimes it's a bit hard for me to read something correctly. 193 years old. Asal is a particularly tired young man who is almost never seen without a smile plastered on his face. It is nearly impossible to gauge his emotions at any given time. He constantly gushes over how amazing Rue is and how cute and smart his sister is during his dates. Needless to say, he hasn't gone on a date in quite some time. Just like his sister, the only indicator for him being a half-demon would be his pink eyes. Unlike Annabelle, he still retains memories of both of their parents, though he has never told her about them. Asal is quite adept with swords, but it's but it is unknown if he has seriously maimed or killed anyone. Rue is too scared to ask. I would be too. Ask a question. Ah, okay. You can ask 3 questions. We will go over everyone, so don't worry. Do you really think it's a good idea to ask such a personal question to the guy with a sword? Kidding. If you must know, it has just been Anna and I for nearly a century. We had the same father, but Sis doesn't remember him anymore. He was alright, but it's difficult to miss someone that was barely there. Brother, are you busy? No, what do you need? Can I have a rabbit? Just wait, I'll be there in a moment. Alright. Where did your affinity for swords originate? Someone taught me a long, long time ago. After all, no one will think twice about picking a fight with a swordsman. Did they also teach you how to be a homicidal maniac? You're asking the wrong questions here. It would be more like, who here hasn't considered murder at least once in their lives? Me? I have, big brother. My mother's rage can never be quelled. Looks like we're the odd one out, Rue. But don't worry, we still love you. Excuse me, Mr. Estelle, but I don't love any of you. That's fair. A half-demon. Yes, well, our dad was a demon after all. Brother, are you talking about... Just talking to myself. Annabelle, why don't you go play with Nell? Yes. Don't look at me like that. Can't you see I'm trying to write my will? None of you will get my food. Well then. As I was saying, we're both half-demons. I guess the only benefits to this are that 10 human years are equivalent to 1 year for us. We can also see and control nightmares, but let's not focus on that. So let's check out the more options. Ah, okay. So we can check out this too, and then we hop to Annabelle. Comic pages. That's very nice. If you want to look at something and they're skipping too fast, just try to pause on time, because I'm not going to read anything again. So yeah. Creator commentary. Hello there, Björn here. I'm the creator of this game. This was a very fun project, unlike my previous works. This one took much longer to complete than I expected, mainly with creating world sprites and maps. Surprisingly, Acel was the only character to go through multiple designs changes throughout development. I learned a lot of nifty techniques in regards to map design, which I certainly apply to future projects. Also, as current day, the story takes place in November of 1888. Please be sure to pay attention to some dialogue that may seem out of place, scattered throughout the story. Please stay tuned if you want to check it out, feel free to do so. You can also get the game free on itch.io. That's where I got it. You can also find other chapters there. And yeah. Then let's hop to Annabelle. Options. View Annabelle's character sheet. I'm gonna show it to you again. We already read that as well. Everyone you can see here, we read that. So pause to look at it. So let's create a character bio. A very upbeat and perky half-demon with a mischievous streak. She's only 134 years old. While friendly and sweet, she is not above pulling pranks on her brother and those closest to her. Despite repeatedly proclaiming herself to be a demon, she appears to be merely a normal girl in appearance, similarly to that of Acel. The only indicator of this would be her pink eyes. She has lived a very sheltered life, which has made her long for the outside world, while quite intelligent and empathetic. Her desire for friends often clouds her judgment. She had appeared to be rather familiar with Noel during their first encounter, despite never meeting each other prior. Alright. Then let's ask her some questions. Should be the same. Yeah, it's the same. Can I go back? Yeah, I can't. Okay, we already know this. So, yeah. Let's ask the questions. What happened to that zombie bird? Oh, you mean Mr. McPee? Mr. Wilhelm's fine. He's just back with the boss. Since when was his name Mr. Wilhelm? Oh, I do hope he'll forgive me for last time. He does like every other week, so he forgot about you. It's our boss that you need to watch out for. Vin's a good person. But I bet you're on her bad side now. Wait, did I anger the Grim Reaper? More like a Grim Reaper. Marvelous, I'm finally one step closer to death. Great. Of course I do. I can go inside people's heads and see their dreams and nightmares. Brother can do all this too, but he won't let me outside all that much. Why does he get to go wherever he wants, but I have to stay at home? Probably because you're a bit childish and he's worried about you. But I don't know. Yeah, I just love bunnies, but no one will let me get one. Maybe Noel will help me sneak off one here. Rabbits are cute, I'm in. Yay! That was easy, but of course you'd like bunnies since you sort of look like one. Well, it's kind of rude, but I don't know if he sees it rude. So we have... Oh, she's a yes, well. So yeah, let's get to... No. Options. Yeah. This was the first sheet we ever saw, I think. Or the second one. And yeah. Read character bio. A very deadpan and wry vampire who had died at some point before the start of the story. Now has a decent grasp of witchcraft and spellwork, thanks to his aunt. He has a very large family, but has lost contact with nearly all of them for the last few centuries. As he is technically dead, he has no sense of taste. His comments about desserts and snack foods throughout the duration of the story were all made in jest. Admittedly, he has tried to eat a textbook at least once in his life. He is quite literally a complete disaster, and is a wonder how he survived this long. Nell used to work as an exorcist during the 16th and 18th centuries, but has long since retired. It's debatable if he actually did more harm than good, however. While Nels wants to die, something appears to be holding him back. Probably the people he cares about, if he cares about anyone. Guess who just fixed a gramophone that they found in the storage shed? Oh. I've never seen a working gramophone in real life before. Turn it on, Rue. If you're going to play that old piece of junk, please wait until I'm far away from its general vicinity. What do you mean, old piece of junk? This was just invented last year. No, why are you crying? I'm not crying. You're crying. I didn't think he hated gramophones this much. Maybe he just doesn't like music. I don't know why, but hearing this makes me feel sad. Alright. The next person who asks me that will get... Yeah, okay. How many times do I have to say this? Just because I'm a vampire doesn't mean that I drink ketchup. I do hate garlic mirrors and sunlight, but that is merely due to the personal preference. Hell, I've even met a vampire who loves collecting mirrors. If you don't drink ketchup, what do you eat? Just be nice and answer her question, my dear. Lala, not you too. Why are you talking to that piece of glass again? I'm checking my hair. But, fine, some vampires choose to drink ketchup to survive. And from what I've recently learned, Others instead consume flesh. I don't want to know what happens if a vampire doesn't eat, so I'd have to consume human energy. It's not the most ideal situation, since their lifespans will be shortened, but it's better than them dying. I guess so. So, last question for him. What is your favorite book? Why, what an easy question. My answer would be obvious. The Wizard of Oz. Though it's strange that I haven't been able to find a copy in so long. I would really love to read about Dorothy's adventures to get to Emerald City, and the wizard does remind me of a certain witch, just nowhere near as kind and lovely. Hey, don't tell me you're talking about your crazy aunt. I'd rather not think about her right now, Annabelle. I'm going back to Oz. I also want silver shoes. Red would be better, but I've lived long enough to know that no one can always get what they want. It's weird, but I haven't heard of this book. Annabelle? Rue? Not at all. Nope, I've never heard of it, brother. Really? Nothing one of you has heard of it. This? It's rather popular. That's what you get for being so boring now. This is exactly why I don't want friends. The Wizard of Oz is actually a really nice book. Alright, here you have her sheet. Yeah, nice. Must say, I like her outfit. Not the shoes, but I like the dress. Though I'm not such a great fan of dresses. The idea of this is Nell's great grandmother on his father's side. However, for the sake of simplicity, he merely refers to her as his aunt. She had 2 younger sisters she was very close to, but has not seen or heard of them in centuries. A really ketchup-thirsty and sadistic young woman, Lily's main priorities are revenge, prolonging her youth, and her safety as long as her only living family member is the exact order. Her original plan was to murder Noelle in order to become a vampire herself. She absolutely detests humans, witch hunters, and those who sympathize with either. I pressed the wrong button. No wonder I couldn't move down. Ignore that. Alright, let's ask questions. How old are you? If you ask me a question like that, then you don't have the right to object when I kill you. It's very impolite to ask for your elder's age. But if you want to overestimate, I've been alive since witches were actively persecuted. Most of my friends and family were slaughtered, but it doesn't matter since I got even. It's said that witches are no longer feared, but as long as the earth still stands, we'll never die. Not sure about Noelle, minus the fact that I'm apparently old enough to have a grandson. Family or not, but if someone calls me grandmother... yeah. Do you still miss the other? Well, yeah. Relatives, let's just say it like that. What a stupid question. Of course I miss them all. Why do you think I've been going through all this effort and wasting my time with humans? If I wasn't around, who would be there to seek justice for them? My dear nephew, bless his heart, certainly means well, but his heart's too soft. These sort of matters should be left to adults. They may be dead, and while I'll never see them again, it doesn't mean I can't snatch a few swords in their honor. Alright. Are all of your family as dolls? Yes, each and every single one of them. I did try getting a cat or a magpie familiar at one point, but it just felt too cliché. Granted, so are buttoned-eye dolls. But at least they're fun to create. The materials used to make them are crass, but it's always amazing to see how beautiful they turn out. I'd love to teach Nell how to see dolls one day, but he keeps insisting on having an artwork as his familiar. I really do not know what is wrong with that child sometimes. It's a child, what to expect from him? Functions. Yep, here you can see his sheet again. And I hope we find out why he's like crying almost every time he talks. I want to know that. Right, if one word could use to describe Rue, it would be unfortunate. He's a pitiable young man with a penchant for always being in the wrong place at the wrong time. According to the Vermeer siblings, Rue is too headstrong with worrisome hero complex. His family specializes in weapons, particularly guns and firearms, used to incinerate witches, vampires, etc. from the inside out. It is unknown if the weapons work, as no one is completely immune to fire. Alright. Well, let's ask questions. Why are you wearing a clock hat, please? First of all, this wasn't my idea. If it were up to me, I'd be wearing goggles. You've gotten to admit, it's a unique look, Rue. Sure, it's unique, I'll give you that as well, but wouldn't a watch be more practical? I mean, this thing is completely busted. It's even stuck on 3 AM. How does any of this make sense? Trust me, Rue, it's for your own good. Just think of it like a good luck charm. You'll be lucky if I don't get decked in the face. Please. Fine. But only so that you don't mob around it for the next few days. So, let's get to the next question. What are your hobbies? Oh, I'm glad you asked. I'm fond of reading, writing, visiting antique stores, and taking long walks in the woods. Though I haven't done any of that since I left home. I wonder how my sister is doing. Don't look so down, Rudy. You practically live in an antique store, and you're stuck with me and brother. And Nell too. Well, I hate you less than Annabelle. That's not true, right? To be honest, I would prefer Rue as well. He seems more calmer. It still feels like I'm being insulted, even when you two are trying to be nice. Mr. Rue, please tell us more about your hobbies, or that research you were talking about. To be honest, I haven't made any progress on it since I left home. Every time I work on it, I just get a migraine. I wonder why. That's a question. How did you meet the Vermeer siblings? What a strange thing to ask. That's weird. I've only known them for about a year and a half, but it felt much longer. It's so hard to remember, but I try. I think I first met Asel on the outskirts of my town, since it was the place furthest away from everyone else. I just wanted some peace and quiet, and there was something I wanted to take care of. I can't remember what it was anymore, which means it probably wasn't important. So that was him, and let's get to the last character. Lila. Or I have actually no idea how you want to say it. Say it however you like. There are multiple ways to say the name. As mentioned already, if you want to read it, pause the video. And did I press? No, I didn't press the wrong button this time. Guess I was too fast. A kind-hearted witch who is currently trapped in a mirror for unknown reasons. Her only means of contact with the outside world is through an owl. She has a habit of stating her head will fall off if her purple ribbon is removed. When asked, currently the statement is not proven to be either true or false. If you had first met Nell in solitary Greytown during the height of the witch trials, I have no idea what this says. If someone knows what it says, you can leave it down in the comments, because I have no idea what it says. I only know German and English, so I could only translate German for you guys, so yeah. Let's ask the questions. As much as I tried his company, unfortunately I cannot. The last time I tried talking to someone through a mirror, they called me a ghost. You technically are a ghost, Lila. Yes, but they didn't have to go so far as to exorcise me. Do I really look so incredibly scary? Not at all, but I doubt anyone would react well to seeing a stranger in the mirror. Next time, try showing up in the front door window. It's impolite. I'll be sure to try that next time. I mean, at least it isn't somebody random in the house. It's still somewhere random in the house. But at least, yeah, okay. Then we can also ask the question what it is. So yeah, since you asked so nicely, I'll tell you now. Actually, please don't. I'm sorry for asking, Miss Witch. You already know the full story, my dear, but if I remove this ribbon, my head will just roll right off. My neck. I wasn't granted any time to see my head back on, but at least I was given this ribbon after death. It's not that I'm vain or anything. Okay, but I don't want to spend the rest of my afterlife carrying my head. I'm not Headless Jack. I'm just Lila. Nothing more, nothing less. And the last question. I'm lost. Help me. Oh, it means I'm lost. Help me. I was lost, but then I was found. I'm perfectly content. But are you happy, my dear? No. If someone is truly happy, then they're lying. Nobody is happy forever. So you're only happy for a short time, but you're never truly happy. Or at least that's how I see it. You can see it in another way. Just a weird person. Yeah, let's go back. So this was all in chapter 1 from Träumerei. If you want to see the second chapter, then feel free to say that in the comments, or don't show it with likes. I don't know. Show it however you want. I could play chapter 2, but I will leave that kind of up to you or a random generator, because I have multiple games that I could play, like Friend Bow, Mistrick was there, Pocket Mirror, and yeah. I hope you liked chapter 1. We got all endings today, as you might know, through the title. And yeah, I hope to see you again in the next episode. Have a nice day or night.